G'day, I'm here with Peter Garrett, my ministerial colleague who's responsible for education in the Federal Parliament. Peter, we introduced a very significant piece of legislation today into the Parliament to reform education for Australia into the future. What will it mean for students in the Northern Territory?
Yeah, that's right, Warren. A really big day in the Parliament with the Australian Education Bill. We want to make sure that students are funded on their needs. And in the Northern Territory, where needs are great, this means you can expect to see additional resources going into schools to support teachers, to make sure that kids have the help they need as they start their reading, their writing and their maths learning. It means that schools have got to be safe places for kids to learn in, safe and supportive schools. It means that every school will have a plan which shows exactly how it's doing what it needs to do to help every kid in the school. And of course, the funding model also includes loadings for low socio-economic communities and for Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander students as well. So all in all, very good news for students in the Northern Territory and very exciting for me as the Education Minister to have this bill introduced by the Prime Minister this morning in Parliament.
And Peter, it'll mean every school and every student in the Northern Territory will be impacted by this legislation.
That's absolutely right, Warren. Every single student will benefit from this legislation where they are coming from a low socio-economic community, if they have an Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander background, if they have a disability, if they have needs in the school that need to be met. But it also means that every student, whether they're in a government or a non-government school, can expect to see funding flow to the needs in those schools. And that's what's most exciting about the introduction of this bill today.
Great news for Australia, great news for the Territory.
I think so too, mate. No worries.
Cheers.